Hello guys and welcome. Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be analyzing a position from this game between these two players. It's actually on move, I think this is the position we're analyzing right now. And as you can see, white's up a bishop. But the position is rather closed, and it's actually quite hard for white to break through and win. Now I'm just going to be showing you a couple of variations here. Let's see, the game proceeded like this, and black resigned on move 193. I went through all of these moves, and I think white's winning perhaps the entirety of the game, except some moments where I think the game goes quite close to draw, but perhaps this is because of the 50 move rule. I'm not quite sure, but either way white's better the entirety of this time. We also have excuse me, this document is actually in Swedish, so and I did this as an assignment. Let's see. Here's the position, and Stockfish, when I analyzed this was some time ago, gave a mate on move 184, and here I made another variation, which I have some kind of double page thing. We're gonna change this so we can see better. Let's go down here, and my variation mates on 100 and move 120, so it's 64 moves faster than Stockfish 16. Now that's quite interesting that I actually was faster than Stockfish. Now, the reason why I'm faster than Stockfish 16 on this position is because that I use the Stockfish 16 as sort of a guide, and also because I immediately play this b4 idea, which is the critical breakthrough in this position. We're not supposed to go to leeches, we're supposed to go here. Now, I've been analyzing, or I've been running this chess cloud database query interface, which essentially is like a really not advanced, but the analysis is quite good. So the analysis is rather strong, especially in the opening phase, but oh shit, did I mess something up there? I don't think so. But now we can only see from it, like if this was move 1, but I think my solution was something about 60 moves, I think, and that was until mate. Now white doesn't really look to be close to mate right now. It's actually rather long way to go. White still needs to play a5 at some point to break out, or like to break in, like break through. That's the word we use in chess. So a5, and pawn takes a5, and the king will come forward, and this position is quite hard to understand, but due to the king's activity after we have sacrificed the a-pawn, and due to the bishop threatening some sacrifices I think black essentially has to move a pawn at some time. Also, the black bishop is kind of tied into the f-pawn right now. So all of these themes combine, and the black has to push a pawn, and after black pushes a pawn, then the pawns are weak, and white will win them and essentially repeat, and eventually the pawns will fall and white will win. Now it's kind of interesting because b4 I played rather early in my game, and b4 came on move 49, so almost at the 50 move rule, which is kind of interesting. So white should still win, but it's gonna be a lot longer than my game, so we're just gonna let this AI continue to play this position. It's essentially Stockfish analysis, but in this particular position you have to sacrifice a pawn, and the engine doesn't really... Oh, now it did sacrifice the pawn, but it could have sacrificed this pawn a lot earlier. We can go back to my original variation. We see we played a5 on move 66, which is 7-8 moves after. No, it becomes a little bit messy because this is actually black's move, this is white's move, so I don't really know, but essentially somewhere here. This is where I played a5 on move 7-8, and it played a5 here on move 84. So it's almost 80 moves slower than me at the moment, but I actually tried to make some really good defense as black in my variation. I might have messed something up, but I think my defense in my variation was stronger than in the Stockfish 16 version that I showed. But I also like changed Stockfish 16 the variation, because it was making like h5 move for black, and this just weakens the position. So I was just delaying the pawn pushes. So that's what I was doing to keep the mate so long. But I think there might be some inaccuracies in the these moves, but Stockfish didn't see them. I think so, at least. Now we see the h5 has been the h5 pawn has been won. Now I won the h5 pawn the last, but I think white just wins this a pawn eventually. Yes, and now white would like to trade the bishops. And march in with the king, which probably will happen quite soon, I'd imagine. But this, if we play till mate, this might be... No, I don't think this is... Yeah, this is gonna be slower than Stockfish, because Stockfish gave mate on move 184, and this is this number plus 57, because this should be the 57th move according to the game. So it looks like the first round I will be having a rather easy time, because I will be playing against the Chess Cloud database query interface, and now it says mate. So The mate's going to come quite soon, I think. But I'll be playing against the Chess Cloud database query interface, and I will try to win this position even faster than the database did. Now, I think that would be quite easy, but I will be using an engine to analyze. I will use an engine to analyze the position. Now, it's going to be a mate quite soon. I don't know. You just push the pawns, make a queen. That seems pretty fast, so it's gonna be a mate in a couple moves, I'd imagine. There's also like engines, like real engines, they will play faster because they see the mate. Now this the database query interface just has a constant search speed, so it doesn't speed up because it sees mate, which is yeah, it's not the best actually. But you also want it to have a consistency, because I've seen this Chess Cloud database miss some mates in one of my games actually pretty recently. It missed a mating idea. Now black was checkmated right here on move 133 plus 57 at least, which would be 190, so still faster than the continuation in the real game, but I'm supposed to win this position within 133 moves. So we're going to go back to this position right here. I want to copy this and do like this. Should be good. I'm going to be analyzing it with skid, I think. And it's game, I think. No, it's edit, setup, start, pace, start position, yeah. And for my analysis engine, I should use Stockfish 1, no, Stockfish 17. Why is there another 7 there? I don't know. It's Stockfish 17 at least. Stockfish 17 will say another move, but I will play against this query database, so it will make the moves. So I will be making this smaller. Maybe like this should be quite good. So it played bishop e7. Now I will be using sort of this. I played bishop e8. I wanted to get rid of the bishop to another square, so it was more safe. And it seems to have rather high score on both Stockfish and the database query, so I'm going to be playing this move here. King f8. I think bishop h5 is what I want to play. That's what I played in the game at least. So I think I'll be playing bishop h5 here. Yeah, I'm going to be playing bishop h5. Let's go skid and there. And now h5 here. I think I'll be running the king right here. That is my assumption. No, I did play b4 straight away here. But before I played king d2. Now I think I can get the king closer first and then play b4, or I can play b4 straight away. I don't think it matters that much. Should the king go to d1 or d2? No, d2 wasn't analyzed here, but I imagine king d1. I'm not sure actually, because if I go king d2, I block this bishop. If I go king d1, I block this bishop from going to d1, which if I went to d2, the bishop can go to d1. So then the king should go here, or maybe there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter actually. So since it doesn't matter, I'll play b4. Let's just play b4. Maybe it's not the best move right now. I'll play b4. A takes is almost forced, right? Where's the bishop best? The bishop can go to b2. Can go to d2. Can go to e1. And in the game I went to e1. But maybe I'm not supposed to go to e1. Let's see, where did my bishop go after went to h4? Now if h4 is indeed the correct idea, then bishop e1 is the move I should play here. So I should play this. Now I'm actually following my idea here. King f8. Now I can go king d2, king d3. I think king d3 makes the most sense right now. So I'm gonna go king d3 here. It went bishop d8. Let's go to my idea. Bishop d2. I went king c2, which is logical. I think I'll be playing king c2. I have to make sure that I do not miss something here. Then king e7. Now the engine does say a5 can be played, and I played b3, king b3 first. Now I shall be looking at Stockfish first. It seems like I can interchange them, but let's just play a5 straight away, because this other database might not be thinking this to be the best move. And king b3 only winning move. Okay, that's kind of nice. And my idea is to essentially win this pawn. But how am I going to win the pawn? Now this is more tricky. Now after king b3, in my version, the king was on f8 and the bishop was on d8. Now the difference is the king is closer. I went a4 to go king b5, but I'm not sure I can actually get the king to b5. Let's just close this. This is not supposed to be here. And let's just close this too. It doesn't seem after king a4 that Stockfish tries to defend this pawn, and I hope this queer database does not defend the pawn. So I'm going to be playing king to a4. Wow, that is very interesting move. I have king b5 here. I think I'll be playing king b5 here. This makes the most sense here. Because a4, then I take the pawn. And all other moves I take the pawn, right? So this wins the pawn. Somehow I think it wins the pawn. How does it win the pawn? All these screams black has to play a4. One of these moves makes a lot of sense. Bishop d1. H4, this just repeats stuff, I think. c2 takes. Okay, essentially I either hope for the bishop to move or for black to play a4. Now I have to do some analysis here. If I go bishop g3, bishop g3, do I have to play a4? No, I don't have to play a4. What can I play? If I go here, I take the pawn. If I go any other move, I take the pawn. Let's see, I can go here too. Okay. How do I force him to go bishop d1? I can go here. Bishop h4. I'm just going. Now, if the bishop is on h4, which it's not, then I have some ideas to go here. So if we go back to the position, I think I'm on this position. If I go bishop h4, I can't go here, right? Yeah. So that's the idea. And so if I can't go there, how do I defend the pawn? Can't move the bishop. No, I lose this pawn. And here I lose this pawn. If I go with the king here, I lose the pawn. And if I go somewhere here, I let the king closer. If I go here, I let the king closer. And if I go here, yeah, if I go here, I think maybe if the bishop comes closer, somehow. But bishop h4 was a nice idea. But I still wish to force him. This doesn't force him. Or does it? If I go back, can I go here? Okay, bishop b3. Can I go back? So the idea is to put the bishop on b3, because now I can go here. So I will try this idea actually. I will go bishop h4. I think it does force me towards a better position at least. Now let's see, we're in this position, even king c8. I think I'll go bishop d1. And he plays a4. So here, I forced him here. Now let's see, should I take with the king or should I take with the bishop? Which one should be faster? We'll look at them. After I take here, bishop goes back, bishop goes to h5, king moves, and something like that. If I go king, bishop c2, c4. I'm not sure. I either take it with king or with the bishop. Let's see. How did I take it in my game? I did actually go bishop h4, the bishop h4 idea. I did go king takes a5. And I put my bishops. Where are my bishops? My bishop is on f2. h4, that's the same bishop. And where's my other bishop? h5. My other bishop is on h5. f2 and h5. So I want f2 and h5. f2 and h5. And where did I put my bishop? On d1, c2, this makes no sense. d2, g3, e3. Oh, this doesn't make any sense at all. I think I need to reinvent the wheel. Okay, Stockfish, thank you. You have calculated king takes is probably better. And I'll trust you for this one. I did take with king in the game, actually. So we're gonna take with the king. And we have this move. Now let's Stockfish analyze for a moment. We need to get that breakthrough. I need to, if I can go like this. How do I force the next breakthrough? It's the h5 break, or we force h5. That's the thing we're supposed to look at. Bishop takes h5. No, we have to play h5 first. I don't really see where h5 is. It seems like we're winning. Doesn't matter what move. It would be nice if we could like literally just see where my stuff is. King takes. Here, I'm somewhere here. So I think I'll be taking some notes here. Wait. I had one bishop on h5. And one on e8, e1. Then I went bishop h4. So the e1 bishop is on h4. Bishop. So I have, and before I have one on f2 and one on h5. And right now I have, instead of one on h5, I have one on d1, and instead of f2 I have one on h4. So h4. Yeah, that's not really what I'm supposed to be thinking of. Let's see. My king goes to b5, b6, b7. My king goes to b7 in this line. And so this is what I'm supposed to do. Go to king towards e7, and does the bishop have to be on d1 for that to happen? Oh wait, my bishop was on h5. It's clearly better to have it on d1. So I think my idea should be to go king b5 here. I think it's king b5 here. But wait, what did I play before? Oh, I just took a pawn there. Okay. I'll be going king b5 here. Okay. King c7. I can't advance further here. b5. b6. I want to play b6. The king was on d7 and the bishop was on. Okay, so I definitely can't do that. So how am I supposed to? Maybe it was good to have them on bishop h5 and bishop f2. So maybe I should go bishop h5. There's also ideas of bishop h. Oh wait. I should have kept my king on a4 because there's a bishop h5, bishop e8, and then king is on a4, king b3, bishop a4, bishop b3. After king moves to king c2, we go after the pawn. No, that's so slow. So slow though. So we have to force him. We have to force him away. So we can get here. How should we force him away? So this one's a4, h5, king b5, a4, e6, bishop e8, king c2, wait. Well, I can go this way too. Is that faster? I think it's fast. Yeah, does that force b3 quite fast? Or h5. I think this is the idea we're supposed to go for. I think we're supposed to go for this idea. To go bishop a4. I think that's the idea. I went here and here. So we have to continue with the computer analysis here. Let's see. We want some bishop a4 ideas. Definitely. We should force him to play a pawn move quite fast. Okay. So I can go here, here, and here, here. Does that matter? Okay, let's go bishop h5. Then why did I go here? Makes no sense. I go here. I can still play here. Okay, c7. I think I'll go back. I'm back. Here. 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 I'll go back here. 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 This is the idea I should go for. I was a little bit too slow. Okay, so this is the idea I should play. Now I can be a little bit faster right now, I think, if he plays the same. Bishop h5. I think I'll go bishop 8. Went here. I think I should go down. Oh, he didn't go bishop. He went king. I'm not going to go 4. I should go bishop b5, I think. 7. King e4. 7. Go king b3. I'm going to play bishop e1 someday. King b3. I did play bishop b5. Since I already have done that, bishop e1 perhaps. Go bishop e1. No! No. That's not... Wait. King b6. Sorry, wait. King b6. This is a position, not bishop e1 here. Can I go with the king? Yeah, king c2. That's the move. Sorry, not bishop e1 here. Okay, I think I'll go here to defend and here bishop e3. Probably, and then I'm going to go for this pawn, yeah. I think I'm going to go bishop e3. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going to go here. I think this is the move. Goes back. Now we're gonna make a run for it. Now we're going to go d2. I don't think it matters that much. We want him to push h5. Okay, he went here. Now yeah, we have to go here so it doesn't. Now finally plays h5. Now this pawn we can just win right here. But that's not the way, apparently. Oh, what? Yeah, okay. I thought we were getting a queen. Now this is a good position here. Now we want to win this pawn. King e2, king f3, king e2. Okay, so we want to go towards the pawn to force him to push the other pawn. Okay, I get it. We're not actually trying to win it, per se. We're just gonna force b3. Then I understand king f3 should be the move. We're getting somewhere right now. Okay, he goes towards this bishop b3 probably. And now we're gonna win it with the king, which is even better than winning it with the bishop. Bishop e1. I think bishop e1 is a lot stronger than the other moves. And if Stockfish says bishop e1 is a lot stronger, I think we're gonna play bishop e1. Yeah, it almost smells something right now. Yeah, bishop h, bishop, yeah. We want to play bishop e1 because to defend against the against b3. b3. We don't have to take it. I'm gonna go here. b2, I think. Bishop c2. Yeah. It's the only move. So of course it's the move. We have to defend against the pawn. I was thinking I would play b1, but now king h4 wins the pawn. It's gonna play b1. Oh, okay. Doesn't play b1. Then we take this. So, but now we can win this pawn. Now we can also go king h6, which Stockfish says is the move. So I'm not going to debate Stockfish there. I want to win this pawn. I would play bishop c3 here. But Stockfish can't really tell the difference, or can it? It's quite close to seeing a mate here, actually. We might just oh, mate. It is a mate, yes. It says mate in 24. Can it get this mate even faster? Mate in 23. Mate in 23, yes. Okay, so it's going to go faster. Are we going to think for a minute or... Oh. Let's see. Are we going to go to depth 22? It seems like bishop c3 is the move. Which was the move I was going to play. Bishop c3. No. Yeah, bishop c3. Bishop c3, okay. Mate in 18. It should find mate in 18s quite consistently, I think. It still doesn't go for the b1 push. Bishop a4, check. King f8. Now we have to take the pawn. There's a mate in 11. This we take. It's probably gonna be takes. And now it probably will see a mate for me here. Went here. I was thinking this move. I think king e7 is more human. I'm going to play this move. Goes down. Now that's a classy move. Bishop d1, just because the king shouldn't escape. So it's probably a check. Goes down. And this again to disallow the escape. This is actually kind of interesting. To get the fastest mate here. Probably a pawn push. And we can't make a queen. Bishop f5 is also Let's make a queen. Let's go for the check, I guess. And black is soundly defeated, checkmated. 50 moves. Oh. So I broke the record by 10 moves. And this was my solution. I don't think black put up the best defense though. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to be playing as black. And I don't know, I can flip the board. So should I flip the board? That's another question. Should I flip the board? I don't. We're going to be playing as black, but we don't need to have black's perspective. And now the AI is going to be white. And we're going to try to defend this position. Now, at first we have two choices. King f7, bishop e7. I don't think they matter too much, but I'm going to go here. Anyway, bishop e8. Now, as long as it doesn't push the b pawn, we should be good. Let's go king f8. Oh, that doesn't do much. Well, the evaluation is going to be changing in white's favor. But our goal is to take as long as possible. So actually, if we just repeat, due to the repetition, it might just play b4. So it might serve us to play some other things as well. And it immediately didn't like that move. Can go back. I obviously won't like all moves. It has put the bishop on h5, which was the thing I did in my thing, and now it's getting ready to get the king so he can defend. I think king e7. We have to keep our king flexible so it can go to both sides of the board. He's getting ready to push. I think I'm going to go here. I think he's getting ready to push b4 now. Seems like it. Okay, Thankfully he did allow us to repeat, or not repeat, but place this bishop on a weird square. We're gonna go bishop f8. Oh, he goes back. We want to allow those. Okay, now apparently this seems to be the only move. That's kind of interesting. So that was a nice trap actually. Goes back. Now if we go bishop f8, will it repeat? Let's go bishop f8. It's probably not the best move. Okay, bishop h5. He has to get ready to play e4 soon. He plays bishop e3. I think bishop d8 probably. Right now. Like if we could hold this would be crazy, but I don't think we're going to hold this position. Oh, he played a move. He went here. I can't go king e7 here. King e2. Let's go back. He's going to play b4 at some point, but we're going to try to delay it. Now it does just like this move. That's a welcoming move. Should I play bishop f8 now? I'll play bishop f8 now. Bishop f8, king d1, and let's just repeat. So it seems like he does like to go for those traps when Stockfish does say that the rest of the moves are +4, and there's one move that keeps the same evaluation. But I don't know. Is there something wrong with this? Can I just continue with this? But because it seems that it does like those traps, okay. Which is interesting. I didn't think Stockfish liked those. Now I can play king d8. I think I play king d8 here. Now the reason why I play different moves at different times, it's because I want to delay the b4. I want to delay Stockfish realizing that b4 is the only winning try for white. My Stockfish did for a brief moment think b4 was a good move, so yeah, I think I'll go here. And like bishop f8 is like a really nice idea against Stockfish, it seems like. I'm so tempted to just go bishop f8 all the time, because apparently it seems like there's some kind of trap, and Stockfish likes this trap, I think. c2. Maybe I go king d8 here. If it goes for b4, that's just sad right now. I think I'll go back with the bishop, right? Yes, I think I'm doing quite great. Oh yeah, because that was a trap too. Trap or trap. I can't go here, but why can't I go there? Bishop e8 probably? Oh, so that's the idea, okay. I think this is the move, yeah. Yes, because if I go some other move, it's bishop e8 and the king is kind of stuck. Yeah, so I think bishop f8 here too kind of goes into the same kind of trapping thing. So I think I'm gonna go here. Goes e1 because now there's, oh okay, there's two moves. I think I'll go king d8, yeah. I guess they're not traps because it's just attacking the pawn. But yeah, of course the only move is to go there. Bishop g7 doesn't work because I think it just makes the bishop worse on that square. But it seems like Stockfish doesn't like to go for those traps. Now that's not what I want to see. I do not wish to see b4 right now, but b4 can be played right now. It goes back. I think we're going to play bishop d8 just to change stuff. e3 and I'm not sure I like this. Let's go here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's a sigh of relief. I think I'll go king d8 here. King a2, now we're getting somewhere. Some trap. Some trap, or the trap is just that if the king moves bishop e8. Okay. Now bishop f8 can be played. They're going to play bishop f8 probably. Bishop d, bishop f8. I think I'll be playing bishop f8. Oh, king a3. He really wishes to play b4. It would be better if the king went the other way, because once we're getting closer to the 50 move rule, then it would be nice to have the king far away from playing b4. So we went here and here, and I'm not sure if we... Okay. I'm going to go bishop d8 now. Hopefully it doesn't play b4. Don't wish him to play b4. Like, as long as it doesn't play b4, I'm kinda chill. I don't know where we are in the 50 move rule. I think we're kind of on 30 moves? No, 40 moves. So soon he has to play b4. He's gonna get forced to play it. I'm gonna play bishop f8 now. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Ah, I placed b4 right now. He had bishop f7 though. Yeah, but I'm curious. I'm just curious now. I'm just curious. Bishop d8. Soon you have to play b4. Yeah. And I'll repeat. Okay, so b4 is gonna come anyway. Okay, so I just I just changed it because b4 apparently was stronger in that position. I think bishop d8 and b4 comes. We go king c7, b4 comes. And it kind of says that instead I should go here, allow this, and then I'm not sure what b4 is gonna come anyway. I think I'm gonna allow this here. I think this takes longer to mate because it doesn't play b4, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, he goes here. Oh, I probably b4 on that. Maybe it doesn't like b4 at this. I'm going to be trying this, and if it doesn't play b4, I will probably change. It doesn't play b4. No, that's good. Hallå? Ja, det gör jag.
Så du ska inte dammsuga rummet själv?
Stäng dörren.
Då får jag ha dammsugaren.
Stäng dörren.
Får jag dammsugaren då?
Nu, nej. So again, we have to defend the pawn. Like, we're so close to drawing this. Because it's now if the king went some other way, bishop h8 doesn't seem like a good idea. It doesn't play b4 for a long while here. But I think a bishop is better on f8. If he plays b4 now, I change. Okay. Yeah, and again, this is the same thing. Keeps his... he has to play b4 soon, very soon. He plays this move. I think we move the king now. Doesn't like b4 here. Yeah, I think we move the king here. King a2. But my bishop's worse. But my bishop's worse on g7, so I don't know why I put the bishop there. Or maybe he has to move his bishop, so I have time. Now b4 will come regardless of what I play. King d7, maybe can delay it with king d7. Yeah. Oh shit. Not that move. b4 is rather strong there. b4 is strong there. Maybe I can go here. And hopefully he doesn't play c4. Or sorry, b4. Ah, he does play b4 on that move. Does he have to play b4 right now? I can go here too. Will he play b4 on all moves? He will play b4 on that move at least. C7. So we tried those moves. Let's go bishop h8. Now if he plays a b4 on all things, I don't really know what I'm supposed to play. Oh, I didn't play on bishop h8, he did play this move. Probably b4. Oh, b4 is the only move here. It keeps advantage. He probably has to play it regardless. So I'd probably go here, right? Because he has to play b4 right now. This was on the 50th move, I'd imagine. Yeah. So we did that really nice. This we have to take with the a-pawn. And now our plan is to get him not to play a5 for another 50 moves. Now how should we do that? I think we should move this bishop, finally. Because I didn't like it on that square. I think keeping close probably... It doesn't like to play a5 probably because of it, maybe. Oh! Now this allows this. But I have this. And if the bishop is on this diagonal, maybe a5 isn't that strong. Can he still play a5 on this diagonal? I am not sure. I'm gonna play bishop here. He has to play a5 at some point. Bishop f8. No, okay, maybe the... Oh, okay. Bishop moves now. I can't go back to e7 with the bishop. Bishop g7 can be played. King e7 can be played. It's getting harder right now. After king e7, he plays a5 later, I think. He doesn't even play a5 in this. There on move 140. I don't think it matters too much. We're going to go here. This is... a5 is so strong after this movement. Yeah, he does play a5 after that move. I do not wish to play this. I don't have much alternative though. If he plays a5 now, I could go back and play king. Yeah, okay. He plays a5 on both. I'll play this move then. Oh, wait. He did change his mind now. This allows me to try this move. And again, we're gonna use the idea of going to different squares. We're going to go to different squares, so it doesn't want to repeat. Maybe d8 now. Okay, that is an opportunity. That's an opportunity to be used. Don't like putting the bishop there, but I want to make different moves at different positions, so it would take longer for it to realize. So it would take longer for it to realize that a5 is the... I do not wish to play king c8. I can go king c7. This stops. This stops a5 completely from happening. Oh, if I do this, h5 is weak. You can force me to do h5 here too. That's why you go into d2. Oh, his plan is the a5 at all. Okay. But he doesn't know that he can go for this pawn too. b8 perhaps? He'll go b8. Perhaps he doesn't play a5. Perhaps he goes for the h5 pawn. I don't really know which one is faster. I think I should be slowly moving my king closer. c2. Maybe I should go here. I don't think we've been in this position. Check. And I have a lot of choices. King to 8 perhaps. And I officially lost the h pawn. Now this stage of the game will just be survival. Oh shit. Essentially has a... Oh, why did I allow this? Don't have to allow that, right? I'll go there. I don't have to allow him to win the pawn right now. He can win the pawn later. Oh. Can go bishop g7. No wait, I'm gonna change myself once again. And now I think it's kind of obvious that we're not going to be holding this. We're just gonna play till mate, because now we're gonna lose quite badly. So I'm just gonna make some random moves actually. But I still think a5 is the move, which is kind of funny. So as long as it doesn't play it, maybe there's some... Maybe I can delay it some time. I know that Stockfish just goes up and up and up, and that's not what we want. Maybe this is a bad move because the bishop comes in. Okay, he doesn't play that. We'll go here. King b3. Let's go king c7. I don't know if I went there. It's kind of interesting that it doesn't play a5 here. Like if I get the opportunity to move the bishop, maybe I should. It's also with tempo. Goes back. I'll go back. Will not trade those pawns. That's not a good idea. C8. Have I been on c8 in this position before? No, replace a5 here. And we don't wish to play that. Are there any alternatives? Bishop h8. Keep it in the corner. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Finally, the bishop goes f8 instead. Maybe we can... Oh. No, not bishop f8 then. Let's go. What? You just allowed me to take this pawn. And I'll go here. Wow. Wait, what? So, now we're back. And I feel better about this position. Okay, if that is indeed the move, then I'll go here. Now, Stockfish pretty much found a5 here. Now, if that's indeed the case, let's go here. I don't think we can get away from this, actually. But We'll get some candidate moves here. Okay, so now we're just dead lost. This is gonna play a5, so don't think we even can like do anything about it. So now we're gonna get along here. Let's go a4.
Då är det dags för dig att lägga den.
Hejdå.
Du var imorgon.
Hejdå.
Ja, men dina kläder. Jag kan inte få fast dem. Den här. Det är jobbigare. Vad vill du ha den? Och jag bara inte kasta det på sängen. Det är en t-shirt. Det är 2 tröjor.
So now we're finally down. The bishop in the position has opened up. And now we're finally getting into the stretch where we're getting into the plus 10s here. So soon we're gonna get mated, I guess. But I'll put up a fight. I'll make it so we squeeze some moves. Right now I'm just shuffling right now. There's nothing to do. This is a position. If you're black, you're hoping for white to fall asleep. Is the king going the other way? Like, where's the king going? Did I just... Why did I do that? Sorry, let's go back. This is the... If you just follow the engine lines... Hello? Am I here? Yeah. ska du ta med dig potatis? Är det för att den börjar bli dålig? Men varför gör du inte på vår potatis? Okej. Ja. It makes sense. Ja. Ja. Du är min älskling. Jag blir också glad att höra din röst. Du är mitt allt, Emilia. Det är okej. Jag älskar dig. Vet du det? Det löser sig, fina du. Ja. Såklart det. Ja. Yes, det får vi. Ja. Jo, det ska störa mig jättemycket. Vad bra. Jag kör det också. Tack. Du är min käraste. Det är det jag kramat dig. Nej, det tycker jag inte. Jag tycker inte alls du är löjlig, älskling. Jag tycker att du är en söt tjej. Det är okej. Jag vill åka hem till dig också. Pusha på dig. Jag vill också ha dina armar. Det löser sig, Emilia sötaste. Men ja. Samma här. Jag vill också en hel det. Ja. Jag ska säga något imponerande snart om en stund. Så till jag är klar om en stund. Då ska jag få höra något imponerande. Nej. Ge mig någon minut. Vad sa du? Yes! Du är den snyggaste Emilien. Vad sa du? Läppesilen. Läppesil. Läppeledilen. Läppkylen och jag är en vinnare. Igen. Wow. Emilia, nu har jag gjort det. Det finns en position som jag skrev gymnasiearbete om, så hade jag med den i gymnasiearbetet. Och nu, och grejen med den positionen är att man måste offra 2 bönder för att vinna. Och datorn tar jättelång tid på sig att fatta att man måste offra bönderna. Och nu körde jag och den här, databasen, måndatabasen. Den som brukar spela bättre än Stockfish. I alla fall i öppningen, inte i slutspelet obviously. Och så körde jag mot den och så testade jag att vinna mot den. Hur snabbt kan jag vinna som människa med datastöd? Jag kunde vinna på 50 drag. Och i gymnasiearbetet så vann jag på ungefär 60 drag. Och nu vann jag på 50 drag. Jag tror att svart spelade lite sämre. Dock. Men jag vann på 50 drag i alla fall. Det är bra. Gissa hur många drag det tog för datorn mot mig. Hallå, det var inte snällt. Ja, för mig tog det 50 drag att vinna mot datorn. Med datoranalys. Plus mitt intellekt. Hur lång tid tar det för datorn mot mig? Vad var det 40? Hur kan datan vara bättre än mig plus en dator? Lite mer. Lite mer. 106. Lite mer än det. Nästan. Nej, 180 var det. 180, alltså jag var 130 drag snabbare på att vinna än vad den där datorn var. Är inte det sjukt? Den var nästan gånger 4 så långsamt som jag. Det är ju fan imponerande. Men jag fuskade lite för den här datorn. Men det var kul. Jag älskar det. Och jag har snart 500 subscribers på YouTube. Hur är det med dig annars?